What's up everybody, my name is Kasper Nørgaard and today we're looking at the Weeylite Ninja 200. I was so lucky to win this light in a giveaway on Instagram, and I have followed Weeylite for a long time and I'm very happy to be owning one of their products. If you like the kind of videos I'm making on this channel, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button because it actually makes a difference in the YouTube algorithm. Let's start with an unboxing to see what you get. First of all, you will get a very nice carrying case, and I really love when that is included. We will in most cases be using something to carry or store the light in anyway because we are filmmakers and we are traveling a lot. Next up we have the adapter mount, because Weeylite Ninja 200 does not have bonus mounts. It looks like it has one, but it's a very much smaller size than a real bonus mount. You also get a small reflector included in the kit, and if we compare with a bigger one, the lights are powered with a nice and small power brick and with a very long cable, and that is very handy. Included is a basic remote, but the nice thing is that it comes with a display to monitor the settings without looking at the back of the light. And the last item is the light itself. I know that there are different kits to choose from, and this was what I got in mine. Weeylite offers a kit with a handle and a battery option. Unfortunately, I did not get that in my kit, but I am looking for a link to purchase this separately. The battery option will run off Sony NPF style batteries, and the adapter can be mounted right here on the side of the light. Let's start by looking at the light itself. And as you can see, it's very small and it is also very light. And for a reference, here is a bigger but still a small product, the Godox VL150. The Weeylite Ninja 200 is a bicolored 60 watt COB light, and it's a new and smaller edition of the known Weeylite Ninja 400. A very nice thing is that this is bicolored, so you can change the temperature from 2800 Kelvin to 8500 Kelvin. And on the back of the light you have a big display which shows all the settings. We have a big button to dial and control the output levels, and when pressing in it's also a button, and with that you can change different controls, example the light temperature which we talked about before. There is an input right here, an input for the power cord, a USB-C to update the light, and an M button, an M menu button to enter the menu, and also we have an on and off button. And let's power on the light. The light can go from 100% and all the way down to 0%, but I would say when it's at 1%, the light is a little bit too bright for me. I like to have more control, and I would like to see a firmware update to change this in the future. Attached to the light is a metal bracket which is very sturdy, and the tightening knob you see here on the side is very secure. And I really like that they prioritized to have a very strong mount like that. The mount can be attached in two directions to a light stand. We have the vertical and the horizontal position. So this one, and also in this orientation. And that gives you a lot of flexibility to mount the light in many cases. On the front of the light we have a mount I thought was a bonus mount, but it's way too small. But luckily they included a mount adapter which goes from the small mount onto a standard bonus mount, so it's possible to use your already owned softboxes. I am a little bit disappointed that this mount is completely made out of plastic and it does not feel that strong. However, I tested this mount and it turns out that it easily could carry my 90 cm softbox from Nice Photo, and that's a big one, so I was very surprised that this actually works. I would still wish that they will include a metal one in the future. Before we talk about the built-in effects of this light, let's see a studio test shot using the Weeylite Ninja 200 together with the 90cm softbox from Niceyrig, and after that a light output test. In this test we're going to compare the Weeylite Ninja 200 with the Godox VL150. I know that there's a big difference. We have a 60 watt and we have a 150 watt, but I would like to see the color difference and the spot difference in these two, and also the output compared to each other. Let's jump on to the test. I will just change the variable ND filter a quick second, so you can see the spot on the wall. At first you can just see the difference in the two lights. We have the Weeylite Ninja 200 and 100% 5600 daylight color Kelvin. We have the Godox VL150, also it's a daylight, so 5600 Kelvin, but it's at 34%, so that's much less. We have the included, not bones mount, but reflector here on both of them, the original. And you can see that the Weeylite is a very much softer mount, reflector, which I like more. We have a little bit spot here in the middle, but it's a pretty nice gradient. And if we look over here at the Godox version, we have a very hard spotlight here in the center. And so we grade here and then we hit a lot of light in the center. I have brought up an application to test the specs between and the difference between these two lights. I know that there will be a difference, and I will just switch one off. I'll start by switching the Godox off, so we are not being affected by that. Right now the Weeylite is at 100%. We have about the center here, just around 2000 lux. We have the Kelvin value of 6400. It should be 56. As I saw, between both of the lights we have a difference in the magenta and green cast, and this has a little bit more green cast than the other Godox light. And I can also see that here it's just around 6. And so if we go up to the gradient area, 5600 Kelvin, almost 900 lux. Green tint changed a little bit. And now let's switch over from the Weeylite to the Godox VL150. About 3100 lux, 6900 Kelvin. Magenta tint on this light, the Godox light, minus 9 point something. So there is a difference there. If we go a little bit up to the gradient area, we have about around 700 lux at 5300 Kelvin, and still with a negative or a magenta shift in that light. Right now the Godox light is at 34% and we have the Weeylite Ninja on 100%. I will just push the Godox up to 100%. The Weeylite Ninja is right now at 1%. Put it down to 0%, you can see it switches off. So this is 1%. Bump it all the way up to 100%. You can see that it will be bright. The Godox, this is 0 and this is 1. The Godox are less powerful at 1% than the Weeylite Ninja. So this is 1% for the Godox. So if you're looking for a light where you really need the really low output, this Weeylite Ninja 200 might not be the right solution for you, but this also has bicolor, and that's 2800 Kelvin and all the way up to 8500 Kelvin. Getting back in the studio, I have now attached a snoot to reduce the light spill on the background when showing the different effects and things in the M menu. In the M menu we have 13 different effects, and you can change the power output, the speed, slow, normal, fast, and also the scene itself in here. We have the classic TV setting, which we can see right here. I would say that the effects could use an update. Example, the campfire in here is just a constant flashing. When holding down the M menu button here, you can change some different settings. You can change the channels, you can change the mode temperature, which you can turn on. You can change the fan mode, which you can turn off. And last is to update the light. And when talking about the fan, let's talk about the fan noises, because I think it's a little louder than expected. And by listening to the raw audio, you can really hear the amount of fan. Let me just turn the fan on again, and you can hear the raw audio. The fan is on and powered off. But I think when the light is behind a softbox in front of the subject, I think that the amount of noise will be reduced. I tried using the temperature mode in here, but I was not really able to hear any change in the fan noise. In my head, it should have been corrected regarding of how much light output was setting into the light. I don't like that the fan information is found this far in the menu, because when the light is powered off, either by purpose or by an accident, it actually resets the settings, and you have to enter the menu again to find the settings and turn off the fan. But when using the fan, it keeps the light, everything, also the LED, very cool, even at 100% for several hours of runtime. A feature I really like is the application that you can use to control the light. It is very easy to operate and it works perfectly, and it works very fast. Simply just download the Weeylite application on your smartphone, make sure the Bluetooth are turned on, and open the application. That's it. It simply will automatically connect to between your phone and the light right away, even the first time. And this is by far the fastest and easiest app connection I have ever tried. For me, this light will be very useful both as a key light, but especially as a rim light or a fill light. I hope that Weeylite will update the fan noise with the temperature mode and the brightness level on the 1%, which are my biggest wishes. I would say thank you for watching this review of the Weeylite Ninja 200. Please consider subscribe to my channel, like, share, hit the bell button below, and I will see you in the future.